me stream it. I'll put the stream up.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg. Anthony.
Yes. And I'll be honest, I was just trying to get $40 out of my account, and the machine keeps saying insufficient funds. I know I got $47 in the bank. Well, you're getting that message.
And Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip.
And guys, one of the approaches when you're starting a short road trip like this is guys want to come right out of the box with focus, game in hand, and not think about the next one. Get as many wins as you can on the road. It's so important.
It really is, and they want this one tonight, guys. I mean, I'm sure of that. When you're only on the road for a few games, you want to make sure you get something done out there and don't go home empty-handed.
Now, here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Poole, no good. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-foot has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter.
Good shot.
He can be effective down low. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Jamal Mosley. David.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power.
Too close. He said too close.
We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And moving with such
single mother, man.
Quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Towns. Pass to Wiseman. It's blocked. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the bulldozer with the drive. Count the basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's Ball penetrating. A bulldozer pulls it in. Orlando trailing here. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
New York with the ball.
Oh!
incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Magic trailed by 4. The Magic again can't hit. Knocked away. Pass to Bulldozer. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5. Oh, my goodness.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
I'm playing, yeah.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Simmons. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the Bulldozer. And he hits it to tie the game up. The Bulldozers got 6.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to Thorne. Outside Williams. New York moving the ball around. Here's Furphy, defended by Strus. 4 on the shot clock. Furphy, no good. Here's the Bulldozer. 6 points for him.
Come on, man. They got mixed up.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Simmons. On the wing, Williams. They need this. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
We'll live with that.
And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Banked in off the glass.
Hey, man.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pritchard. No good on the 3. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it for the 407 main stage.
Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Over Simmons. And
Good
that
D,
would
good
have
D,
counted,
man.
but his shot was off the mark this time. A basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
The next 18.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball. Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Towns, no luck. So it's Orlando now, trailing by 2. Here's Filipowski.
Oh, get out there. Why are you standing there?
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Gets to the hoop. Drops in the layup for 2.
Watching.
And eventually,
You
every
playing
player
your- you
GA
playing
has to
somebody else.
grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin.
Oh, runner,
By
roll
that
runner.
point, it's less about financial security
He
and more
good,
about
boy.
prolonging the inevitable
He making
simply
bull
for the
crap.
love of the game.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wiseman's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Poole. Hasn't made one yet. LeVert from outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Towns down low. The shot goes in.
Good
First of
lane,
the night.
Towns.
He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from
Good
inside.
devil.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's the 3. And it's Struz with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 6. Pass to Filipowski.
That's his 2nd foul of the
Good
first
D.
half.
Good
Not a
D,
big
DJ.
deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Second team foul. Coming out on the floor.
Swiped it away.
Number 12.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. LeVert with it. Some nice ball
Good D.
movement by the
Good D.
Magic.
You there?
Tries the spin move. That's good.
Come
And it's his
on, man.
4th
You shouldn't
basket
be able
of the
to,
game.
like,
He's a
bump
strong
off
4
of
for
him
6.
like that.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Several teams changing it up here.
For your 3-2-1 hike.
The Knicks leading by 4. Al Simmons, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Furphy. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure. And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Filipowski. After New York.
Man, they got all mixed up. Who on them? Good D. Good defense. Good
Pass
defense.
to Bulldozer.
We there.
Spins. Shot clock
Good
at
live
5.
that.
Can't convert off the spin.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Williams. Driving inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting
Play
possession.
defense, man. He's not going to pass the ball unless he's forced to pass it. Yep. Unless he's forced to pass it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep, we there. Let's get him. Let's get him. Yep. We there. He's going to have to force it. Yep.
Yep. Mark there with the 3-point shot.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
You
You know,
should
this is
have
what
dunked
happens.
ball.
You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's LeVert.
You there? Yep,
Pass to
defense.
Filipowski.
You there?
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep. Good.
And stolen by Simmons. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Here's Thor. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good.
Hey.
Thor's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Knicks up by 11. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to Towns. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass,
Good recovery. Good recovery.
hard to come away with the win.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, we
And
take
what I like
Jordan
about it,
Poole.
it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Yeah, we there. We there.
Pass
Yep.
to Poole.
We there.
Tries the spin move.
Good defense. Good
Gilgeous-Alexander
D.
can't get it to go. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. following the score by New York. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Lonzo.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Towns with it. Out defended by Randall. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Julius Randall picks one up.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA.
He would have hit that. He's going to hit
stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Smooth sailing.
Like your team kind of flustered from that trade.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
It's almost like they got to get used to each other.
The Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Pritchard. Spins. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. 1:36 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. No good with the wing jumper. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. The drive by Simmons. It's stolen by Randall. Here we go, one-on-one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Took him no time at all on that one. Murphy's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Down low, Thor. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the lineup for your Magic.
Right side, Williams.
22. Kyle Filipowski.
Here's Thor. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Here's Murphy. Filipowski grabs the board. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Fires for three. And no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
The three from Poole. That shot off.
Good game. GG.
It must be a Gemini moon.